Super Mario is one of the most recognized and beloved video game characters in the world. Created by the Japanese game designer Shigeru Miyamoto, Mario first appeared in the 1981 arcade game Donkey Kong. Since then, the Italian plumber has become the face of Nintendo and an essential part of gaming history. But what makes Mario such a timeless and influential character? Mario's origins. Mario's first role was to rescue a damsel in distress from a giant ape. He wasn't yet a plumber, and he didn't have his iconic red hat and mustache. However, this early version of Mario already had the key traits that would define him: bravery, determination, and a knack for jumping. Mario became a plumber in the 1983 game Mario Brothers, which he shared with his younger brother Luigi. Set in the sewers of New York, the game introduced players to the duo's teamwork and the strange enemies, such as turtles and piranha plants. However, it was Super Mario Bros. 1985 that made Mario a global phenomenon. The gameplay revolution. Super Mario Bros. Introduced a revolutionary side-scrolling gameplay style. Players guided Mario through colorful levels filled with pipes, platforms, and enemies, such as Goombas and Koopa Troopas. The game was challenging but fair, with secrets hidden throughout the levels. These included warp zones, power-ups like the Super Mushroom, and the Fire Flower, which gave Mario unique abilities. The goal was simple: rescue Princess Peach from the evil Bowser. Yet this straightforward story allowed players to focus on the gameplay, which was the real star. The tight controls, creative level design, and catchy music set a new standard for video games. Recognized and loved by millions of players worldwide, the music of Super Mario is one of the most iconic aspects of video game history. One of the most famous video game composers, Koji Kondo, originally composed the soundtrack for Super Mario Bros. 1985. His work was groundbreaking because it made the music an active part of the gameplay, enhancing the overall experience. The game's main theme, known as the Overworld theme, is one of the most well-known video game melodies. Its cheerful, upbeat rhythm perfectly matches the lively atmosphere of the game. Kondo drew inspiration from various musical styles, including traditional Japanese music, jazz, Latin music, and classical music, making his compositions both timeless and globally appealing. One of his key influences was the Japanese jazz fusion band T-Square, whose song Sister Marian strongly inspired the Overworld theme. Purpose of the music. The music isn't just for entertainment, it also serves as a guide for players. For example, when the timer runs low, the music speeds up to create tension. Kondo wanted the music to feel interactive and engaging. Technical limitations. The Nintendo Entertainment System hardware could only support 4 sound channels, but Kondo used this limitation to create simple yet memorable tunes. Why is Mario so popular? Mario's enduring appeal comes from a combination of factors. First, his design is simple yet iconic. His red hat, blue overalls, and mustache make him instantly recognizable. Second, the games are accessible to players of all ages. Whether you're a child playing for the first time or an experienced gamer revisiting a classic, there's something for everyone in a Mario game. Another reason for Mario's success is his adaptability. Over the years, Mario has starred in more than 200 games across various genres, from puzzle games like Dr. Mario to sports games like Mario Tennis. He even has his own animated movies and TV shows, which expands his reach beyond gaming. Finally, Mario represents joy and creativity. His games are filled with colorful worlds, imaginative characters, and a sense of fun that has inspired millions of players and game developers. Fun facts about Mario. He wasn't always Mario. In Donkey Kong, he was called Jumpman, and in Japan, he was known as Mr. Video. His name has a real-life origin. Mario was named after Mario Segale, an American businessman who rented a warehouse to Nintendo. Mario has many jobs. Besides being a plumber, Mario has been a doctor, a racer, a golfer, and even a construction worker. He has an accent. Although he rarely speaks, Mario is known to speak English with an Italian accent, like when he says, "It's a me, Mario."